Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a new Doctor Who top 5 kind of video. So this video, I'm going to be doing my top 5 worst series of modern Doctor Who, and also I'll be doing my 5 best series of modern Doctor Who. So this video is literally going to be the 5 worst and the 5 best seasons of modern Doctor Who. Now, when I say the worst seasons for modern Doctor Who, for me, yeah, it's okay. They got some good stories in, or I don't like some elements of the series and stuff. So this is my opinion and my opinion alone. But I will be very interested to hear your opinion of your 5 worst series of modern Doctor Who, and of course your 5 best series of modern Doctor Who. So getting into the worst now, in 5th place for the worst kind of series for modern Who, I've had to put this one in for worst. It is series 11. I do not know what to actually kind of say to series 11, because I like the way The Woman Who Fell to Earth, the very first episode of Jodie's Doctor, is kind of like setting up for Jodie's Doctor to become this. She has a lot of potential in literally in the first episode, like building her own sonic screwdriver. She's very doctorish in The Woman Who Fell to Earth, but then when you get into the rest of series 11, she's literally just like in every single episode just waving the sonic screwdriver about, and it's just like, what on earth are you doing? Yeah, okay, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston literally spent quite a lot of their time waving the sonic screwdriver about, but she does it a lot in series 11. In series 12, she does it as well. Flux, a little bit in Flux, but literally in series 11, literally when you get to like the Ghost Monument, and you go to Rosa, and then you go to the Spider episode, and that's literally just 3 episodes after The Woman Who Fell to Earth, and she's literally there just waving her sonic screwdriver about. Yeah, that's really one of the reasons that really has put this into the worst series for modern Who for me. But there again, though, it has got some good episodes that I really enjoy, like The Woman Who Fell to Earth. I really enjoyed the Rosa Parks episode. I absolutely loved the Kablam episode, like Kablam. I really love that one. I love the Witchfinders, and of course, It Takes You Away. These are the 5 episodes out of this series I really enjoy, but the rest of them, I just like going to myself thinking, what on earth was Chris Chibnall thinking when he was writing this? I can see that Jodie's Doctor has a lot of potential in the very first episode, but then when you get to the Ghost Monument and go through the rest of the series, it's like that potential's gone. It's just really, really gone. Yeah, that potential does come back in series 12 and series 13, which is the best series for Jodie's Doctor, but I really don't really care for series 11. It's just one of those series that's just like, yeah, you know, it's not the best, and well, it's technically, for me, it's the worst series of modern Who. So in 4th place for the worst, it is of course series 2. Now, I would have put this normally last place, but when I was literally thinking about series 11, it's like, yeah, series 11, I'm not going to defend it. Series 2 for me, it's, how am I going to say this? I'm going to upset quite a few people. I'm just literally going to move to series 11 now. I don't really care for series 2 as much. I mean, yeah, okay, it's got some good episodes in it, like Teeth and Claws, Score Reunion, Rise to Simon, Age of Steel, and then, of course, we go to The Impossible Planet, Satan's Pit, and Army Ghosts and Doomsday. They're only the best episodes about it, but the thing is, though, in this element, it's kind of got, literally, when you get to, like, episode 3, which is Score Reunion, up to Age of Steel, which is episode 6, you kind of got this like little love triangle between the Doctor, Rose, and Mickey, where Rose is at the top. She can't make her mind up with the Doctor. She can't make her mind up with Mickey. I really hate the whole lovey-dovey stuff that really goes on. And when Mickey leaves, series 2 just goes blup for me, because when you get to the Idiot's Lantern, and from that point, it's just like, what on earth are you doing, Doctor? You fell in love with a human. Because this is one of the complaints I got about the 10th Doctor. He's, out of all of the Doctors, for me, he feels more human instead of less, like, more Time Lord. Yeah, okay, get some good moments later on during his run, but I don't really care for the whole romantic stuff, the whole lovey-dovey stuff. Again, yeah, when you get to New Earth, it's literally shoved in at your faces. Teeth and Claw, it is literally shoved, but the only thing I love Teeth and Claw is because of the werewolf CGI. It looks a bit dated now, but I still think it's one of the best things about Series 2. Score Reunion, I absolutely love Score Reunion because it's the return of Sarah Jane and K9, which are two great companions from the Tom Baker era. And I just absolutely love Tom Baker. And to actually have Sarah Jane back in K9, it's just literally what made Score Reunion for me really epic. Rise of Summon Age of Steel, I love that episode because it's a Summon two-parter. I mean, I'm not really going to defend that episode because that is my favourite episode out of Series 2. I have to admit that two-parter is literally my all-time favourite episode out of Series 2. Even though it does have the love triangle between Ten and Rose. The only good thing about this series when we get to Doomsday is that Rose is stuck in a parallel universe and Doctor's on his own. That's literally just like, yay, she's finally gone. But then she comes back in Series 4. It's like, ugh. But Series 4 is one of my favourites. I don't really like the whole lovey-dovey stuff. And it's literally shoved in the faces of us in this kind of retrospect. So in 4th place, Series 2. In 3rd place, now this one I had to put in 3rd place because I like some episodes out of it, but it's literally the weakest Capaldi series. It's Series 9. I generally don't really care for Series 9 because it's going, for me to actually sit here and say what I like about Series 9, there's literally like 4 episodes I really enjoy, which is Under the Lake, Before the Flood, Face the Raven, and Heaven Sent. They are literally the 4 best episodes out of Series 9. You got some okay ones, which is literally the Saigon invasion, and then you get to the terrible ones, which is the Dalek 2-parter. I don't really care for that Dalek 2-parter. Yeah, okay, they kind of threw a lot of classic Daleks in, but I don't really care for it. I mean, if it was just going to be Connery, Sarf, Davros, and the Doctor, yeah, okay, I think that would be absolutely perfect, but the fact they're just throwing Daleks into it, it's just like, I don't mind the Daleks making like a cameo, but to make this into a Dalek story, it doesn't really feel like a Dalek story. It feels more like a Davros story. And that's why I think it does feel more like a Davros story instead of a Dalek story. It's just the Daleks are in it. It's just like, it's not a great Dalek story. And then, of course, we go to The Girl Who Died and the Woman Who Lived. Yeah, okay, it's got Maisie Williams in it. And that's the only good thing about this 2-parter. The rest of it, the Saigon invasion, I really enjoyed that one. That's literally just the other 2-part. I'm like, yeah, okay, I kind of enjoy that one. But it's not on the top level as the other 4, as I said, which is literally Before the Flood, Under the Lake, and of course, Face the Raven and Heaven Sent. And then when you carry on with the rest of the series, then we get to Sleep No More. I really hate that episode. Sleep No More is the terrible episode for Series 9. And then Hellbent. I'm not saying nothing about Hellbent because that episode is absolutely crap. So yeah, in 3rd place, it is Series 9. In 10th place for me, I have to say, it is of course Series 3. Now, I'm sorry to another sci-fi guy because I know he loves Series 3. But for me, I like the later half of Series 3 instead of the earlier half because the 10th Doctor is kind of like moping over Rose still in a couple of episodes. And the only good thing about the first half is literally Gridlock I really enjoy and I love Gridlock, but the rest of it is just like, I'm sorry, but what can I actually say to defend it? I really don't. Smith and Jones, it's okay. I do like the first appearance of the Juju, but I prefer them in Fugitive of the Juju, to be honest with you. Shakespeare Code, crap. Gridlock, awesome. The Dalek 2-parter, I'm not saying nothing about that one because I really don't like that one. I think that's the worst 2-parter Dalek story in the Tennant era. And then, of course, we go to the Lazarus Experiment and 42. I just don't really enjoy that bit. The only episode I really enjoy from the first half is Gridlock. And then, of course, we go to the Family of Blood 2-parter, which I really enjoy. Blink is awesome. And then we go to Utopia and Sound of the Drums and Last of the Time Lords, which I just really love that finale, that 3-part finale, because it's the return of the Master. That's the only good thing about this series, I can say that. And, of course, the very first story with the Weeping Angels and stuff. So I really do enjoy Series 3 for them. But the first half of Series 3, I'm sorry to say it, but not so much. And that is in 2nd place. For not worse. Worse is number 5. So, number one, in first place, this series, it's kind of bad, but I don't really mind it. It is Series 6. Again, I'm currently rewatching Series 6 at the moment, and rewatching it, I've only found one episode I really don't like, which in the first half, which is The Curse of the Black Spot. But I really love rewatching the Silence 2-parter. I really love watching The Doctor's Wife. I'm literally in the middle of watching the Ganga episode, the Rebel Flesh and the Almost People. I'm in the middle of watching that right now, and I really do enjoy that. Good Man Goes to War, one of my favourites. But when we get to the later half of Series 6, which is... I don't really like the later half of Series 6. I mean, I'm not going to defend the later half of Series 6. I really don't like the later half of Series 6. But the first half is pure strongness. And the later half, it just goes... And that's the thing. I mean, Let's Kill Hitler. I really don't care for that episode. Night Terrors. No. The Girl Who Waited... Yeah, okay, that's a bit of a good one. I do like the hand robots. The God Complex. Not really enjoyable. Closing Time. I really do enjoy Closing Time because it's the return of the Cybermats since the invasion. And then we go to The Wedding of River Song, which is... I'm just going quiet for that bit because I don't really care for it. See, out of the later half of Series 6, I only prefer Closing Time, where the rest of it, it's like... I don't really care for it. But I like the first half of Series 6. So Series 6 for me, the first half, it is literally the strongest part of the series, where the weakest part is the second part of the series. So, yeah, that's literally the worst. So I'm literally going to put this on pause for the moment and then come back to film the other part. Excuse me a minute, sorry. And welcome back. So... jumping into the 5 best series out of modern Doctor Who. The 5 best series out of modern Doctor Who. So, for me to sit here and say what the 5 best are, for me, is the ones I really enjoy the most. These are the ones I've just said for the worst are literally, okay, they're bad. They've got bad, but some episodes are really enjoying them. So, jumping into the 5 best series of modern Doctor Who. So, in 5th place... it's Series 4. I really enjoy rewatching Series 4. It's my favourite Tennant series. Catherine Tate is flat out amazing. Honestly, she's flat out amazing. I really love this series. Series 4 for me, it is the best series out of modern Doctor Who. I mean, come on. Partners in Crime, epic. The Fires of Pompeii, I really enjoy that episode. Planet of the Ood, again, I really love that episode. The Santorin 2-parter, epic. It's just it goes bad for Strax. But Strax is still enjoyable, but the Santorans aren't really in it. But he's the only Santoran to feature in the Matt Smith era. Then, of course, we jump into the Unicorn and the Wasp, I believe. No, sorry, The Doctor's Daughter, which is good. Unicorn and the Wasp, not so much about that one because I don't really like that episode. Science of the Library and Forest of the Night, brilliant. Forest of the Dead, sorry. That's just brilliant. Absolutely enjoyed that 2-parter. Midnight, don't really care about Midnight. I really do not like Turn Left. And then we go to the Dalek 2-parter, which is The Story on Earth and Journey's End. And that's just phenomenal. And plus, even though if you do look at it, the specials do kind of carry on with Series 4. But I do kind of class them as part of Series 4. For me, the specials I really do enjoy it the most for Series 4 is The Waters of Mars. But Series 4 for me, it is honestly the best Tennant series completely. Series 2, I just don't like the whole lovey-dovey between Tennant and Rose. Series 3, the first half of it's like... don't really care about it, but you got Gridlock in it. Then the later half is just brilliant. But for me, this is the best Tennant series out there, and I really enjoy Series 4. Series 4, it's literally great. I really enjoy it, and it's truly epic, and that's why it's in 5th place. So jumping into 4th place now. So in 4th place, it is Series 1. I absolutely love Series 1. Series 1, it is absolutely brilliant. And this, to me, is the best ever Russell T Davies series. And it's the very first one as well. I love it. It's got Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. I love the return of the Autons, the Daleks, the Dalek Emperor. I love the new alien creatures, like for the Safine. I love the Safine. I want them to return at some point. I really love the Safine. I absolutely love the Safine. I really do like other aspects of the episodes. I mean, Rose, 100% brilliant. End of the World, 100% brilliant. The Unquite Dead with the Gelf. I really enjoyed that one. I think that one's good, but I don't know if I should class that one as a Christmas episode, because Christmas is around the setting of it. But I don't know if I should actually class that as a Christmas episode. I'm not too sure. Aliens Lodging Werewolf 3, I truly enjoyed that one. Dalek, I really enjoyed. Long Game, terrible. The Father's Day, really enjoyed that one. Entry Child of Dr. Dances, phenomenal. I absolutely love that one. Boom Tomb, not so much, but it's kind of good. And then Bad Wolf and Point of the Ways. I really do enjoy Series 1. I mean, the only episode I cannot stand, it is The Long Game. But it does kind of set up what's going to happen later on in Bad Wolf and Parting of the Ways. So it does do that. But the rest of it, I don't really care. I don't really care for Adam Mitchell. I mean, I don't really like his character. I like him in Dalek, but when we get to this episode, I really think he becomes a bit of a dick. And I don't really like that character. And in fact, I would have loved to see the Ninth Doctor push him out of an airlock for betraying him and Rose. Just push him out of an airlock instead of taking him back home. That's the one thing I would have to say. So yeah, 4th place, it is Series 1. 3rd place. Now this one I really did enjoy watching, and I love rewatching this one. This is my favourite 13th Doctor series. It's Flux. I really enjoy this series because, one, it is the return of the Santarans, and they were a lot better than they were in Series 4, but they got the colour back from classic Doctor Who. I love the callback to Links in the War of the Santarans, where you kind of got the 13th Doctor meeting with the Santaran leader, and he goes, "This planet was put under the flag of Salta by Commander Links," which was an introductory story to the Santarans in 1973 to 1974, because it was actually broadcast from the 15th of December to the 20th of January, which is basically a fantastic Santaran story. I love that callback to it. I also love the Grand Serper. I really enjoy him. I don't really care for Swarm and his sister. I don't really care for them. Again, the Weeping Angels are brilliant in this series, and I really enjoy meeting like Kestavin. I really enjoy Fash and Belle, the two people that are expecting a child. I really do enjoy them. And I really like the way we meet Tech Talem, because she's the one that found the Doctor. And I really like the way she's literally got the fob watch with her memories before the Hartnell Doctor. So I really do enjoy Flux. Flux, I absolutely enjoy. The only episode I don't really care for is the last one, the Fashricas. But I really like the way how the Grand Serpent kind of gets his upcomings by being stuck through a door that leads into nowhere. So I really do enjoy that like his comments. But I really love the way the Santarans are back to their old ways into the war and stuff, where with Strax we kind of see the comedy side, and Moffat kind of turns the Santarans into a bit of a joke, especially in the Time of the Doctor, where you got them being like in the cloaked spaceship and you got them talking, and he goes, "I can't see it," and he bangs them, "Thank you for your death." I really think Moffat turns Santarans into a bit of a joke. Chris Chibnall, you've turned them into more of an epic war race like they were back in Classic Who, which I can't thank you enough. I really think you treat the Santarans a lot better than some of the other villains in Classic Who. And I really am grateful that you brought them back. I really enjoyed Flux, and I really enjoyed the Santaran stories in there. So my second favourite series from Modern Who has got to be Series 10. I love Series 10. It's my favourite Capaldi series. I really enjoyed this one. It would have been Series 8, but Series 10 for me, I really enjoyed that one a lot more. I like the fact we got a new companion, Bill. I like Matt Lucas as Nardole. Really, I love the chemistry between the trio, with the 12th Doctor, Bill and Nardole. I love the fact we got Missy trapped in the vault for some of these episodes. I do like the pilot. I do like Smile. I absolutely love Thin Ice. Thin Ice is literally the best modern history sort of story that I think Modern Who's actually ever done. I really enjoy Thin Ice. I really consider it to be the best kind of like history sort of story for Modern Who. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. And I love the way the Doctor punches that racist bloke. I absolutely do enjoy this series. I mean, World Enough in Time and The Doctor Falls, absolutely love it. Twice Upon a Time, I do class that part of series 10. I absolutely love that one. I do love them. I do class that as a free, like a trilogy, even though it's not, but I do kind of class it as. I absolutely love the Ice Warrior episode. I really enjoyed that one. The only episodes I don't really care for, it's the Monk trilogy and the Ethers of Light. They're the only ones I like. I don't really care about. But the rest of the series is just fun on the court, and I really enjoyed rewatching this series. I absolutely did. And then, of course, jumping into my all-time favourite modern Doctor Who series. This one I absolutely really love, and it's one of my, and this is my, as I say, this is my all-time favourite modern Doctor Who series, and it is, of course, Series 5. I absolutely love Series 5. This is like the whole kind of like breath of fresh air. We've got the 10th Doctor departure, you got Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor, and I really think it kicks the Matt Smith era off with a bang. I really did enjoy this series, and I think this deserves to be my all-time favourite modern Doctor Who series, because I absolutely love the 11th hour. The 11th hour is just absolutely brilliant. The Beast Below, I really love. I love Victory of the Daleks because Victory of the Daleks win and the Doctor loses, which we don't really see a lot in Doctor Who. We always see the Doctor defeat the Daleks. They always come back for a round. And this story actually sees the Daleks lose. Not many people like this story because of the rainbow coloured Daleks, but I really enjoyed them, and I really loved this episode. I really do love it. The Weeping Angels 2-parter, which is Time of Angels and Flesh and Stone. I absolutely love that one. I love the way how the kind of Moffat turned the Weeping Angels into more of a scary alien race by snapping the voices of people. Vampires of Venice, I absolutely love that one. Amy's Choice, I don't really care for that one. I really do enjoy literally the Hungry Earth and Cold Blood for the Return of the Silurians, even though I don't even like the design of the Silurians, but I have to admit, I think it's a good Silurian episode. If I was going to say out of the Silurians, it has got to be Doctor and the Silurians, then it goes to this 2-parter, and then Warriors of the Deep for the Silurians. And then, of course, after that, we go to the Lodger. Is it the Lodger? No, Vincent and the Doctor. I kind of do like that one a little bit. Not as much as other people, but I do like essence of it. The Lodger, I really did actually enjoy. I really did enjoy that one. And then, of course, we go to Pandorica Opens and The Big Bang, which is a fantastic 2-parter. I really enjoyed that. So that is my 5 best series for modern Doctor Who. So let's give you a little bit of a recap. So for the worst ones, we've got Series 11, Series 2, Series 9, Series 3, and of course Series 6 for the worst. And then for the best, we've got Series 4, Series 1, Series 13, Series 10, and the all-time best series of modern Doctor Who so far, Series 5. So let me know in the comments what are your 5 worst series of modern Doctor Who, and of course your 5 best series of modern Doctor Who. And please do like, subscribe and share, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day, and I'm sorry for having that bit of a break. I did need to go and do something, so thank you for watching and have a great day.